platforms running at the same time. Do invite your friends to join us, like, engage, subscribe, comment. As I continue to share, if anything I'm sharing resonates with you, do share it and also let us know where you're joining from. So we do have Clubhouse. Hi, David. Good to see you. Good morning. We have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Where again? LinkedIn. Yes. Hello, my friends on LinkedIn as well. Okay, greetings. I don't want to forget you guys. So we're going to go extremely deep today. Okay. We're going to go extremely deep. So welcome, welcome. And those who have joined the community newly, special greetings to you all. Yes, I've been seeing your comments. Listen, great commentary. Tori, where have you been? Who are you? How come I've never met you before? People need this. How do we promote this? I've been hearing, I've been following, I've been responding. Thank you. Keep it coming, okay? Welcome to the space. This is the place to be in the universe. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. So I do have a lot to share. And this is probably going to be the deepest so far, because there's been questions. I know everything I'm sharing is so new and so jarring to people. So one thing I try to do is to teach and share in a very approachable way. These are extremely complex things that PhD scientists, and they've not figured it out. Okay? They've not figured it out. But you're in the right place. So welcome. Let me get started. Okay? So today I'm talking about raise your frequency, raise your vibration, raise your sensation, raise your thinking for your quantum leap. Now, I bet your question will be, Toy, vibration, sensation, what do you mean? I'm glad you asked. Okay? I'm glad you asked. So let me break it down. We're going in really, really hot. Okay? I'm starting really on a very high note today. When it comes to self-leadership, okay, you are designed to manage several dimensions of you. I'm going to take it slow because this is very complex, but I want you to understand. I want everybody that tunes in, literally the whole world needs to tune into this one, okay? I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible, but please know this is probably the most complex thing you can ever learn about yourself. When I talk about human design, you are designed and fashioned to govern and control several dimensions of you. Okay? And those dimensions of you, listen, they are very powerful. I would say you are a powerful being. If you've watched my other session, I'll say you are a powerful being. But when you don't know how to manage power, it's like a child. Listen, when a child sees fire, fire can be contained and used for a productive use to cook and do all those things, right? Fire can be productive, keep people warm. Fire can also be very destructive. It's all about who is handling the fire, how mature, right? How mature are they? So yes, fire can be contained, managed, and used for productivity, for cooking, for keeping you warm, right? On and on. Fire can be used to create. The same fire, you mismanage it, you give it to a child, it can consume the child, consume a forest, tear things down. So when I talk about spiritual maturity, emotional maturity, intellectual maturity, is that this kind of knowledge that I'm delivering to you requires people to mature. Okay? Because those who do not grow, they are already abusing all of this capacity, or things are hijacking. And that's why many people feel disoriented, confused, lost, stuck, is that you are in your own frame, but something seems to just be throwing you off balance. Right? If you feel that way, welcome, you're going to get solutions, right? Is that when you feel disoriented, should I turn left? Should I turn right? Should I go this way? Should I do this? When you don't know what to do, you don't know how to do it, you're disoriented, you're confused, you're afraid, you're lost, you have hopes, dreams, aspirations, but you don't know how to achieve it. These are the symptoms. Okay, this is the most important thing everybody in the world needs to be working on today, because post-COVID, before COVID, most people were on autopilot. You had been programmed, you had been told a story This is the life. Live this life and you'll be fine. Right? The programming, and you complied and you lived it. COVID disrupted everything. It took you off autopilot. Everybody had to go home and figure things out. So the leftover of that disorientation is people are trying to regain, right? Regain some form of calmness, peace, rest. But trust me, who's going to do that job for you? You now need extra skills, because do you want to recreate the past? Do you want to rebuild 2019? Or do you want to gain the skills of the future that will help you self-actualize and build something bigger, better, that makes you happy? It's a choice. The skills of the past will build the past. The skills of the future will build the future. But are you investing in those skills? Because the academic system that you went through helped you build the past, but they are not designed. The skills you have is not enough to take you into the future you desire. So that's why this is important. So let me break a few things down. Welcome again. Yes, we're going hot. Greetings to you. Let me know where you're joining from. Do like, subscribe, share, invite more people, and comment. If anything I've said resonates with you, comment, ask questions, engage. Okay. I see Trini Peach, greetings. Basil, greetings. Maria, greetings. Yes. Drop your name, drop where you're joining from, and definitely you're welcome to this space. Now, my school as well, toyinumesiri.academy, that's where I'm teaching, because it's not enough to just listen. You actually have to train. Okay? Listen, you can watch Arnold Schwarzenegger do his thing in the movies. If you don't show up to the gym and do your own training, you don't have the power. Right? So when I say unlock your power, unleash your power, you're a powerful being, is that even in developing the grace, the power, the tenacity, it takes time. It's skill building. It's not content. Content doesn't solve this. It's enough. Content will create awareness, but the work, okay, the work you have to do, you do it at toyinumesiri.academy, Quantum Leap Academy. Okay, good. When I say vibration, okay, think of yourself. I'm going to use analogies to help you understand, comprehend this thing. Think of yourself like you are in a spaceship. Yes. I'm better than Netflix. We're going to dramatize today. Think like you're in a spaceship and you have a power bank. Okay, you're powered, you're battery powered. That's where we talk about energy, the life that powers your reality. You know, a toy without battery is dead. So you do have energy, right? The ability to do work that powers you. You eat food to extract energy to give it to yourselves in the physical realm, right? Your physical body needs energy, right? Anything you're going to do, when you run, you're consuming energy. And if you don't run enough, you eat more than you use, guess what? You fat cells, energy stored in fat cells. But once you start burning energy, you start shrinking, okay? So when it comes to energy, you need to understand that you are a being that needs energy, processes energy, consumes it, and uses it to do everything you're going to do. Every action you're going to take, you're burning up energy. So think about it that your spaceship has a power bank, okay? Storage of energy, okay? Your spaceship also has, okay, the engine, the mind that cranks everything. When you start it, you crank the engine. You also have a frame, the body. Okay? Now, these things are not the same. They speak different languages because their properties are different. You see, the property of your energy, how energy behaves, it vibrates. It's like, think about a nuclear plant. Listen, you store it carefully. Don't agitate it, right? The storage of energy has to be stored in a careful way. I'm going to connect this to emotions. Okay? If you disturb energy, it can combust. You right? The atoms, when they collide, they generate heat. They change states, matter. They can explode. That's why it is contained. Right? And one of the things that contains your energy in a calm, rested way is peace. Peace, calm, rest. that you are in charge. If you see a pilot flying a plane, have you ever seen an agitated pilot before? You won't go on that plane because he doesn't know what he's doing. When a pilot is well trained in all the components of the plane and engine, the pilot is not supposed to be sweating, screaming, afraid, disturbed. It's only when the pilot is inexperienced, first timers, they're the ones that sweat. But with more experience, the pilot has confidence because he knows what he's doing. Yes, it's a big plane. Yes, you are packing 249 people. Yes, but the pilot is experienced. He knows what he's doing. And a pilot that doesn't know what he's doing, you give him a plane, can wreck himself, wreck everybody else. Okay? Is that this power, these things I'm telling you, when you are a baby, you see, let me tell you this. When you are a child, when everybody is a child, the reason a child is not given the power is because the child is not mature. So usually agency, control, authority is first given to the parents to nurture you when you showed up into this world, because the life force inside you, right? You start screaming, shouting, right? As you get to 2 years old, you start throwing tantrums because it's uncontrolled. Uncontrolled emotions, uncontrolled sensations, uncontrolled vibration. So it is up to your caretakers to resonate, to bring you down, to tune you, right? To calm you down. The restlessness of a toddler. He doesn't even know what's going on. They cry, they scream, right? So it is up to the mom to say, it's okay. It's okay. Calm down. You are safe. You are safe, right? The parents get to tell the child, don't cry. What do you need? Food. Here is food. Diaper change, right? Because the child is in this reality, this realm, without the capacity to navigate the reality without a caregiver. So what then happens as the child grows up? Parents, they're supposed to teach the child. They teach you how to brush your teeth, basic care, clean up. They start transferring responsibility over your own care to you. Okay? They start caring, okay, you now can cook, you now can do this, right? That's the growth. That's how humans come in. You come in with no knowledge, but God does it in such a way that you're supposed to be in a family that will train you how life is and equip you for that life and then set you free to live your own life. But we know for a fact that experience in of itself is traumatic for many, many, many people. Childhood experience, maybe you didn't get all the training, the emotional support, spiritual training, right? But you were released anyway, without agency, without full control, without the full manual on how you should live your life in a successful way. You were sent to school to go and get a job. Your mind was books and, 1, 2, 3, ABC was invested. The government designed a school system, okay, in partnership with the industrial era, to design a curriculum that is well regulated, that says everybody that is born in this country, every citizen of this nation, okay, the government that also has to say in your training, in who you've become, the education you have up till now. If you don't take your power back, the education that you have, all you know right now, was determined by regulation. So when you are 2 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, the government says by 5 you should know how to count 1, 2, 3. By 10 you should know colors and this. By 20, right? So the government also had a say in the knowledge you embody. Your parents did. Okay, your parents taught you brush your teeth, wear this shoe, wear your socks. The government also said in order for you to have a livelihood, to get a job in this right nation, we have designed an education system that will help you develop specific skills that the industries will buy from you and they will pay you salary, and then you are fine. Hopefully you are no longer dependent on the government, and then they release you as well. So your parents release you, government release you, and then you graduate and you think that's it. Yeah? And you think that's all there is. You have your degrees, you've graduated, and that's full success. Mwah. Red flag. Wah, 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 wah. Wake up, wake up, wake up. If you think that's all there is, you have a whole long, listen, you are so like, you're at a distance between you and your greatness. If you think the training you got in your family and the training you got in your school is what will help you be great, you are so far away from reality, the real world. You are in the program world, the matrix that you've been conditioned by your childhood, and the matrix that you've been conditioned by society. But trust me, the spiritual awakening is waking you up into the realm of God's creation. When are you going to wake up fully to also now understand who did God make you to be? Is this it, or is there more? Because that's what's crying inside, right? Is this it, or is there more? Because that's the ascension into your real self, beyond childhood, beyond high school, beyond college, beyond the identity you've taken on through those, right, graduational process. You graduated family, you graduated school. You're still going to graduate in the hand of God if you want what God has for you. But you've been programmed. Please realize the way you think, what you believe, the stories you embody inside you, you are fully programmed. Nature, nurture, culture. You become a version that you believe was acceptable, that would reward you in society. Okay? Is this too tough? Too tough? Okay. So hopefully we're on the same page. Hopefully up until now, you're following me. You understand. I've not, everything I've shared makes sense. I hope so, that you understand what I'm saying. So this level of knowledge now, this where I'm taking you and the work we do at the Quantum Leap Academy, when I talk about wealth creation, prosperity, right, your personal power, on and on and on, is that only those who go beyond, right, that's the requirement. You have to actually stretch yourself, expand yourself, grow your capacity beyond, oh, this is my degree. Oh, this is what I know. Oh, this is what culture said. Oh, and do this like this. Oh, that you have to go beyond that, because that stuff is why you're where you are. But if you want more, you've got to expand, right? Intellectual enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, right? Emotional enlightenment, because your full power will only show up when you grow. And this is part of that growth and expansion, right, that you need. Okay? So realize now what I'm sharing, what I'm about to continue sharing. I want to acknowledge that you've probably never heard it before. You weren't taught, right? Nobody taught you, but this will set you free. Okay? Because sometimes people will say, oh, I have 10 degrees, I have this degree. Fantastic. Be an engineer, right? Go and get a job. And the promise of that graduation is a job. And you are right, the success it offers you is promise of a job. Prepare your resume, put it out there, put your technical skills out there. The school you went to, you see, put that school, put your GPA, put all the technical skills you collected or acquired, and then the employer will evaluate you based on that, and they will decide if you are useful to them or not. And if they don't find it useful, they'll say next, because they are the ones to choose for you if they want you or not. What I'm talking about is you choosing yourself. What I'm talking about is you choosing yourself. Choosing yourself. Choosing the future you want and investing in yourself, right? Investing in yourself to take yourself to the heights, right? To fulfill purpose, to the heights of whatever you want. Not what they want. It's not about what you want. You've lived life for them, them, they, them, the people who programmed. This is when you want to live life for you. When you're ready to live the life God created you for. This is the Quantum Leap experience. So welcome to your Quantum Leap, okay? So now that you understand why this is important, that you need to ascend, okay? Part of the sides of you that you now need to be in charge. You need to take yourself from autopilot. Okay? You now need to be in control. Okay? You can no longer say, oh, this person did this to me, that person did this to me. It's still the residual of where you're coming from. So you have an energy bank. Okay? Your power bank, battery power. You have to have the emotional capacity, the energetic understanding of not letting your power be hijacked. This is one of the key things that steals energy from people. When people say, I don't have time, I don't have this, I don't have that, it's because once you don't know how to manage your time and resources and energy, you waste it or you give it away without knowing. The old programming, okay, the old programming makes you give yourself over without thinking. Okay, Trini, Pete, on program to reprogram quantum leaping. Absolutely. So the old programming makes you offer yourself. Me, take me. You know, you're begging people to accept you. Take me, take me. Am I okay? And then you're looking for approvals. Do you approve? The person have been, your teachers will be giving you A. And then when they give you A, you smile, teachers, baby, teachers, girl, and you be happy. So you go to your boss, approve me, approve me, approve me. Parents, approve me. Am I behaving to your liking? Am I saying what you want me to say? Am I looking the way you want me to look? Are you happy with me for me and da 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 da? That's the old programming. You are living your life to please other people. And they insist energetically. These are the entanglements and enmeshments in relationship that people don't know how to set themselves free. You are energetically entangled, where your mind has been programmed to be favoring and preferring and submitting and serving the needs of, whether it's your oppressors, your whatever they are. And then you need their approval, you need their okay. If they don't approve you, if they don't like you, if they don't respect you, if they don't honor you, you go and be like, well. Insecurities, they make you insecure. If I do this, what would they say? If I do that, what would they say? If I say this, what would they say? So you are living life edged to a corner, not expanding, not growing, not becoming a force to be reckoned with. You are like playing small. You are making room for other people. You are shrinking yourself into their pockets. They can tuck you into their pockets and use you as a cell phone. I'm better than Netflix. Let's laugh together. You will learn today. We all upgrade. Quantum leap. So all of the old programming, you use your energy to sustain relationships and entangled realities. It's a lot of work trying to make other people like you, love you, approve of you, give you a, right? It's so much energy. It's so much. When you go to bed at night, oh, did I say the right thing? Did they say this? Who said what? When? Oh, did my boss do? So you are using your entire life force to manage relationships, because you were programmed that they were more important. Their own happiness is more important than your own happiness. So you don't sleep well at night because you are like calculating this, that. When I show up to work tomorrow, what will I do? When, oh, this family, this, You see the sound? That is waste of energy. It's a distraction. But you were programmed. Your energy was hijacked. You were programmed to act a certain way. You see, when it comes to relationship, it's all a script. Somebody wrote a script for you and said, for me to be in relationship with you, this is who you are to me. That's a relationship. And with your own agreement, you play that character for them. Okay. I want to, again, very complex, but I will entertain, I will make it funny. You see, I will try and make it delicious enough that you can dissect this, you can understand it. What is a relationship between, when I say human to human, in the human design classes in my school, I cover your own frame, your own design. Enroll, join us, okay? Be a part of this movement. This quantum leap experience is a life changer, okay? Two people who are in relationship, that relationship is governed by stories, who you are to me and who I am to you. How do I see you? How do I relate with you? How am I in relation to you? Excuse me. And the other person saying, who am I to you? How do I relate to you, for us to remain connected? Okay? It starts with family. This is who you are to me. I'm your mom. I'm your father. I'm your sister. I'm your brother. I'm your this. Right? So relations. Okay? I'm your uncle. I'm your auntie. But each relationship is governed by agreements. Why? Is that if I say I'm your uncle, that relationship comes with expectations, energetic expectations, energy, emotional expectations, behavioral expectations. If I tell you I'm your uncle, what does it mean? How do I act with you that is pleasing to you, that is acceptable to you? What do you expect of that person? Both ways. When you both have agreement, you'll be in relationship. Can two work together except they agree? Now, where it gets dicey is, before you showed up, there was some relationship governing, right, your experience, that says, I'm your mom, you are the baby. Then when you become a toddler, you are a toddler. They start calling you names. You are an infant, you're a toddler, right? You're a preteen, right? Then you are a teen, then you are a young adult, then you are an adult, then you are 30, then you are 40, then you are 50, you are 60, you are 70. You see all those labels? Unknown to you, there's a certain frame, there's a certain expectation of how you are supposed to behave in all of those labels. When you start deviating, people will call you out. I call them the culture police. There's a certain expectation. Women behave this way, men behave in this way, right? You've entered a realm that also wants to govern people energetically. When I say energetically, you will use your energy to perform in that movie. You will use your life force. Okay, if you agree, you marry somebody in agreement, you will use your energy. We use energy to serve one another. Do you know that? Anytime you take on a role, you are investing your energy to sustain that relationship. That's why when people disagree, they split up. You go your way. I'm not serving you with my energy anymore. You go here, I go here. When I say raise your vibration, raise your sensation, raise your thinking, right? Raise your energetic vibrational, right, and frequency. I'll go back. I'll still get there. But I'm trying to explain to you why this is important. The programming, okay, of why you now have to, why people are entangled today, feeling stuck. When you feel stuck, you don't have energy, you don't have time, you don't have this. You have to interrogate and gain the skills I teach in my school. Okay? So let's keep moving. Realize that you come into this world with expectations imposed on you, and you're going to find yourself energetically fulfilling all of those things until you wake up. You're going to be doing what they told you to do because that's part of the programming and agreement until you disagree. Okay. So you have an energy. Now, what are the properties of your energy? You vibrate. Energy moves. Energy is supposed to be calm, at peace, rested when it's not doing anything. But the moment you start doing something, you start running, right? You start creating, you start manifesting, you are consuming energy. So when energy is not being consumed and is rested, it's calm, it's at peace, right? But the moment you start moving, doing things, right? Practice, right? When you start action, you start consuming. And what also releases from a power bank, what releases energy, life force, is when those atoms, molecules, whatever, they start colliding. Okay? If you boil water, if water in its natural state, it's water. You apply it, right? it releases steam, it changes the state. So your energy changes its state in order for you to use it to create. And part of what when we talk about vibration, what creates those vibrations are your thoughts, your words, your sensations. Thinking will vibrate, your energy within you will be activated, will be released. Thinking consumes energy. Your mind consumes energy. It uses up your energy. So when it wants to use up your energy, the vibration of your thoughts, how you're thinking, will agitate your energy. Now, one thing to check in is you can use your thoughts to agitate your energy in a way that is creative or destructive. Remember the fire, whether it's controlled or uncontrolled. Okay, is that there are certain ways of thinking. When we start saying negative thinking, positive thinking, there are certain ways of thinking that its vibration makes your energy behave in a destructive way. In another way, there are certain thinking that will vibrate, that will make your energy behave in a creative way. So when we say raise your vibration, is that low vibration destroys, corrodes, right? When you start thinking about emotions of anger, these, so there are many thinking, the way people think will use their energy to create at the level of that thinking, the vibrational level. When we say raise your vibration, is that there are certain ways of thinking, and Bible will talk about love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control. Is that if you think from that realm and you raise your vibration from that realm, you will ask and you shall see. Right? Ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open. That only happens, right, at the best, at the vibrational level. When you start behaving the way God wants you to behave, right? When you raise your vibration, start thinking the way you ought to think, you start creating and manifesting that high vibrational life. But if you remain thinking, oh, the government's the problem, without control, without, okay, confusion, this is, you will also manifest what you are thinking about, and it's that low vibration, low life, low reality, low experiences, corrosive emotions. High vibration, high experiences, beautiful, luxurious, right? Peaceful, loving, kind, right? Those things are created out of your own way of thinking, your belief system, right? All of that. Your vibration creates your state of being. So if you start thinking good thoughts about life, about yourself, you are raising your vibration because your experiences will follow. And if you keep thinking, your physical experience is going to be, that's your manifestation, because that energy you agitated will produce hormones. When you start saying stress hormones, this hormone, that's hormone, you create it because of your own, the vibration of your energy is that energy will, right? Anger will manifest, become an angry person. And do you feel good who feels good being angry? Is a dysregulated state. Joy will manifest joy. You are a happy person, listen, you, and then the laws of attraction kicks in. You attract who you are. Because when people look at you at your energetic state, by the way, everybody you're in relationship with, okay? When I say describe them to me, you say, oh, that guy is so nice. Oh, he's done this for me, he's done this for me. Or you say, listen, that girl gossips too much, run away from her. Is that every relationship is based on how you experience them, their energy. Right? People will describe you based on how they've experienced you. You too will describe them based on their charge and how you feel, how they make you feel. Right? So collectively, your energy, right, and your thoughts and your belief system, your embodiment, your frame, you charge up yourself and you become a magnet for what you want and repel the things you don't want. And other people too, if they want you, if they like you, they will come close to you. If they don't like your charge, they run away from you. Okay, let me see. There are comments coming in. Oh, I didn't realize how powerful I was until I started vibrating very low and manifested so much chaos. Whoo, 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 whoo. Right. So I was very religious and adopted so many conspiracy theories that That was exactly what I saw in my life. Ooh! Snap, snap. Trini says, true word. Okay, good. Guys, put your thoughts down, share, comment, like, invite more people. This is the place to be. You manifest at the level of your vibration. Get that right. You cannot be a chaotic thinker and not see it in reality, because you process life. Class 1, the school Quantum Leap Academy for the human design, I go into all the tech. You have powerpoints, right? Like, listen, very, very intense stuff. How you process reality is up to you, but you've been programmed. When I say you've been programmed, please realize I'm trying to say empathize with yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself down. Don't do anything negative to yourself again. Just understand and then correct. This is the opportunity you have to correct. And in order to correct, you need to train. This is what we do in my school, with the academy. We have the Success Accelerator, we have the Entrepreneurs Accelerator, Business Accelerator, we have the Millionaire Accelerator. Take your pick. You have work to do. Just watching this is not developing the skill. Training with PowerPoint, with pen in your hand, becoming a student, so that you can do this work and develop new skills for wellness, for wholeness, for wealth creation, for success, to become unstoppable. That's what we do at the Quantum Leap Academy. toyinumesiri.academy. Just type it, check it out, join us, okay? And join the community. Now, when I say vibration, so think about this. Energy vibrates. Energy vibrates. There are still some interesting things I'm going to share with you that you blow your mind, literally. So hang in there. Your mind, okay? Again, think about your power bank. We've just talked about you have power, you have energy, you consume it, it can be hijacked. Hi, T. Nicole, good to see you. You can come up to the stage if you want to talk, or use the chat space as well. You have a power bank, you're a powerful being. You will hear me say that over and over and over again. Also, another way to describe this is, think of a car, right? You have a tank where you pour your gas. By the way, I'm joining you from Chicago. I know many people have been asking me, where are you joining from? Where are you? I'm here in this. Okay, I'm here in Chicago. Thank you. Okay. So, and then drop where you are joining for. Hi, B Nikki. Come up, guys. I'm also on Clubhouse. Listen, we are going really deep. I'm speaking really fast today because of time. Okay. When I'm speaking slow, I'll tell you I'm slowing down. When I'm speaking fast, I'll acknowledge I'm really going fast. So think of a car, your gas, you have your gas tank. That stuff is combustive. It is stored safely to be used. Remember what I said, your energy is to be stored safely with peace and then intentional use, because you are carrying a power that can, listen, combust. Gas is the most combustible side of a car, but it is what releases energy. You also have the engine. You also have the engine of a car, right? You have the engine of a car, the locomotion, the movement, mobility of a car. Think about that as your mind. Your mind is the one doing all the work, but it needs fuel. It needs energy to think, to process, to manifest. But it is hard at work. And you don't see the engine, but the engine is busy connecting all parts, bringing everything together so that your car can move forward. You also have the dashboard. That is a signal that is telling you what's going on in your car. If the tire is this, you see a red signal or reality. If your tank, your energy is low, you see a signal. If this battery needs changing, you see a signal. If this is this, you see a signal. A signal gives the driver information about what's going on beneath the car. The intelligence to know what to do when, with what, is up to you based on your training. Somebody taught you how to think about your car and how to drive your car. Nobody taught you how to lead yourself, take care of yourself, energetically, mentally, right? Intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. That's your assignment now, because this is the mature state. When you're a baby, somebody will do the work, clean up for you, brush your teeth for you, clean your diaper for you, feed you, da 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 da. when you grow up and they've sent you out. School system, government has sent you out. You're on your own now. Wherever you take your life up until now is up to you. So nobody's going to beg you to take care of yourself. But trust me, the quality of your life, quality. This is about quality of life now. Let's get it right. From UK. Hi, Vital. Thanks for joining. This is about quality of life, not survival. Survival is not high quality. Is that what God wants? Listen, guys, again, I'm speaking very clearly. Let me bring in Tiniko. Tiniko, welcome to the stage. Any comments, thoughts so far, reactions? Give it to us if you are available to speak. Go ahead.
Yes, yes. Great greetings, greetings. As always, this is so much food for the soul.
Are you able to increase your voice? I can hear you. You said food for thoughts. Are you using like a headpiece or something? Because I have it on the highest volume, but let's try it again. Thank you so much.
I have my earpiece in.
The hairpiece is sometimes not the best.
Yes,
If you don't
yes.
mind.
I'm in a loud area. Um, I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, but the message that you're giving is when you're speaking about energy.
Energy.
And in addition, you have to be careful
Careful.
of your energy and to understand when you do have possession of it, utilize it while you do have it. Because as you know, energy is neither created or destroyed, it's just transferred.
Yeah.
So be mindful protecting your energy as well as when you receive the gift, utilize it. So much gratitude for giving this.
Thank you, and thank you. I see more people joining us. Welcome. I see Crescentia. Welcome. Coach H. Welcome. Or Mario. Welcome. Biniki. I see you again. Oh, do we have a question there? I have to peep. Let me peep. This is always the place to be. The truth teller. The truth teller better than Netflix. Let's add that tagline. Okay, I took something, Tiniko. Thank you so much for that contribution. I took something out. You were really calling out that we need to be more careful about our energy, all of that. But one thing I also took out is to say to people, if you don't have energy, if you feel tired, okay, if you feel drained, it's like your car, there's no gas. Trust me, you've been burning energy managing the wrong things. This is the time to take inventory of where your time and energy is going. Just think about the last 24 hours. Think about today. Where have you been? Who did you talk to? Where did you go? What did you do? What did you create? Because every day is an opportunity for you to manifest, to consume energy, to use up energy. Because when you sleep at night, your mind will replenish. When you consume energy, when you sleep at night, the cells will be cleaned up and prepared for your next day. God has designed us for your system. There's a renewal process as part of life. Okay? So consumption every day is the opportunity you have, right, to use your energy to manifest, to create the life you want. But many people are creating the life they don't want. That's why people are frustrated. That's why when you go to bed at night and once your head hits the pillow, all of the thoughts and the reminders that come to you, oh, you should have done this. You should have done this. I know I should have started my business. I should have done this. I should have gone here. I should have gone here. I should have gone, but I didn't. But then where did you go? What did you do? What did you prioritize for that day? What phone calls? What conversations? Where did you take your time, energy? Where did you focus on? Because wherever you've been focusing on every single second, minute, hour, that's where your energy is being applied. That's where your energy, when you pick a book, you're using energy to read. When you are cooking, you're using your energy to cook. Anything you're doing, you are using, that's where your energy is going. Anytime you're on social media, listen, anything you are doing, that's where the life force God gave you is going. You have a question? Absolutely. Type it. I saw that you said you have a question. Nora says, how to stay on high vibration when reality still didn't reflect the new upgrade yet. Okay, we'll cover that. Stay with me. I think if you just joined, you've missed some of the things we've been sharing, but I'll bring it all together. Okay, I'll answer that question with what I'm sharing today. But I'm still trying to go around and help you understand You're an energy being. For those who, when you hear energy, you're like, oh, new age. Oh, ignorance is speaking. Ignorance, lack of knowledge is why people, when they hear energy, bring your physics and chemistry back. The physics and chemistry you went to school to study, bring it back for your own life. Properties of energy. What is energy? Ability to do work. Power and energy. Go and study those things because you embody all of this reality. You see, your humans as a being, you are created in such an amazing, fearfully and wonderful made. You have respiratory system, digestive system, this system, that system, auditory system, senses, taste system, this system, smelling system, nerve system, central nervous system, this system, even system people have not discovered. The two that I call out in this space are two that the medical field have not studied extensively. And they are the most powerful because they are metaphysical, they are non-physical. Nobody can touch your thoughts, nobody can touch your energy. But if you don't consume energy, soon enough you start seeing it. Fat cells will be used to store it. But realize that fat cell, even though it's visible, the energy in of itself is not visible. But it is real. The energy that powers your cells, mitochondria, you know those things. Let's bring biology back, chemistry back, physics back. Bring it back. Use it. Make you, many people say, oh, they taught us things you didn't use. Okay, let's use it now. Bring it out. Go back to your chemistry, physics. Let's use it. Biology, let's use it. Biologically, your cells are powered by energy. And you need to eat food to gain energy physically. Your thinking produces and generates, it consumes energy and releases energy. So one thing about the mind, it consumes energy with your thoughts because your thoughts give instruction on what you want to create. Your thoughts tell your energy what it should manifest. Your thoughts, they are the instruction to your life. Imagine if you have a car, that your interaction with that car is by speech. Listen, guys, God is bigger than all these things people are doing, right? Think about today, Alexa. Alexa, turn on the lights. Alexa, turn on the lights. You are wired that way. Alexa will not tell you no. Alexa is designed to obey you. Alexa, turn off the lights. It will turn off the light. Alexa, cook this food. If Alexa can cook food, it will cook. Alexa, let us go. If it can walk, it will follow you. God is the original programmer of a system that is governed by words and thoughts. You think it, it manifests it for you. What do you want for dinner? Spaghetti. Yes, sir. Let's figure out how to make spaghetti. Your body is supposed to be in service of you. Your body is the servant. I'm using this phrase again. Mature people, get me right. Your body was designed to serve your needs. But the way you govern your body is with your thoughts and your words. How you give instruction to your body on what you want it to do for you is through your thinking and through your believing and through your own words. You use your words to program your physical life, your life. Welcome, everybody, to your quantum leap experience. It's easy for you now to tell Alexa, turn on the light. But as easy, you can tell yourself, your mind, this is what I want. Wake up. You wake up. Let's go. It goes. Let's drive. It drives. Where are you going? Office. It follows your command. Your body follows your command. Realize this today. Your body is influenced by the command you are issuing to it. Whatever you are telling it, it is obeying you. And one of the interesting things you need to master in this quantum leap experience is also that how you activate your body to obey you is through emotions. This is what fires up the body. This is what releases power and energy to your frame. And if you think and give it negative instructions, you will be wired physically with a negative charge. You think thoughts of anger, you send that thing to your body, suddenly your body magnetizes and behave like angry, and your face, you'll be wrinkled all over. You think beautiful thoughts, You send that thing to your physical being, you'll be living your beautiful life because that's how you're thinking. Your body is a reflection of your thinking, your belief system, on and on. I'll just stop it there. I'll stop it there. Because the classes, this is why I'll say, take the classes, join the academy, learn this thing. They didn't teach you in school, but this will increase your quality of life, your peace of mind. It will give you your power back. You can power yourself into your quantum leap. Anything you want to do, you can't stop, because the only person stopping you is you. But people who don't do this work that I'm saying, they will blame the government, blame their parents, people that have set you free and let you go. You graduated for their system. You're still looking to them for survival. The government has done what it will do. Now you are up. It's up to you from now on. For the rest, it's all up to you. So stop blaming the government of this. Look at you in the mirror and say, what am I going to do for myself? Okay, so I'm going round. So the language of your heart is the energy, where your energy is stored. Okay, Jesus said, guard your heart, for out of it flows the issues of your life. It vibrates. It can be agitated by words, thoughts, because when you want to manifest, when you want to create, it's like the gas tank. You siphon the gas into the right compartment so that you can burn the gas and use it to mobilize and move yourself forward in a controlled way, in a peaceful way, in an organized way. When you think creatively, right, you siphon energy, you consume it, use it, and transfer it safely, intentionally, happily, joyfully. But if you are restless, agitated, your energy is vibrating at an uncomfortable, unhealthy way. This is what creates pain in your frame. Anger, a fear, right? They vibrate at a frequency that is unhealthy, and your mind too will now be like, oh, what's going on? One in one. It's like in your spaceship now. They tell you it's like nuclear reactor in a submarine. You know those movies? They will say something is leaking. Let's hurry up. Oh, panic, 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 fear. Panic then results in you don't know what you're doing. It's like the plane is the plane enters a thunderstorm. Soon enough, lightning strike. But now, right? A pilot that is not experienced starts saying, help, tighten your seatbelt. We had nosedive, this, that. Agitation, restlessness, all this chaos. You know it is within you. You know what's going on within you, the confusion, the lack of rest, all, and everybody knows the disturbances. You know it. I don't have to call it out. Everybody has a piece of something. You have to calm yourself down. Okay? So the mind thinks, but thinking, please, guys, take note. Thinking is the interpretation of your vibrations and sensations. It's an interpretation. Your mind is just making its best guess to interpret what is going on inside you. And you think through the language, the human language you understand, because this is the language you use to communicate with the world outside of you. So there is communication going on inside you that is vibrational. Nobody can see. I cannot see your vibration. The way I'm going to experience it is when you open your mouth, when you come close to me, through your sensation, right? When we talk about emotions, these are labels of physiological expression of your sensation, how energy flows through you, right? And your own reaction to that energy. When you display it through your body or your frame, when we look at your face, you are red, you are angry, you are squeezing your face, then we will label it. The external world will see you sensationally and say, you are angry. But what is going on inside you is an agitation of your energy, and it has created a chemical that is giving you pain, and that pain results in a physiological expression. Physically, you're expressing, okay, the pain, the struggle of the emotions and chemicals you embody physically. It's like if somebody is burning up, the person will scream, help me. Many of the agitation and dysregulation emotionally is a scream. You are in pain. People are in pain. They're struggling and they're crying, help. Now it may come out as anger, insecurities, this, something is this, something is that, blah, blah, blah. Because when people open their mouth, trust me, they're telling you everything happening inside of them. But if they close their mouths, you don't know. They don't even know how to discern all of these things. That's why the whole point, therapy, all these things, like you've got to start unpacking all of those things. So the heart, energy, the mind, thinking, The body is sensational. The body speaks in sensation. When I say process your thoughts, like the classes around processing your emotions, understanding your emotions and feelings, is that ultimately, when all is said and done, when you go through all your internal stuff and it now lands in the body will now experience the manifestation of your own thoughts. And now the body can be in a happy state or not. If you take your car off the road and you went into the forest, you use your car recklessly, you're jumping up, jumping down, mud. When you come back home and you park, you see the leftover effects of all the reckless driving. Who's going to carry it? The car body, the engine, the shock absorber, right? The mud will be all over. Everything you did with yourself, it is the body that bears it when all is said and done. That's why they say the body keeps score. The body keeps score is that the landing where everything lands, when all is said and done, whether you went to the forest, whether you went to fish, whether you went on an adventure, wherever you carried yourself every day, whether you go online, you are scrolling and scrolling, and you are reading things you shouldn't read, you are exposing your eyes to things. When all is said and done, everything is trying to manifest in your physical being to change your identity, your energetic charge, your behaviors, your thoughts, your words, your action. So the body is the last mile. So many people carry charges, thoughts, all the memory of things that has happened is on your frame. Unforgiveness, all of those things. You're carrying memory. It's not just, you're not living life head up alone. You see this neck down. That's where the work is. Because many people, when you talk about disassociation, the life experiencing your own body head down is pain, struggle, because you don't, so people want to escape. They don't feel good in their own frame. I'm saying this is the last mile. This is the cleaner. This is when you take your car to the mechanic. You've used it, you've abused it, right? You've done all the things. Now you start the car, is like, you say something is wrong. Red lights is all over. Battalions not at the ideal, right? You can see the dashboard, like warning. That's when you take it to the mechanic and say, mechanic, I don't know what is wrong with this car. Please fix it. Please fix it. But here's one thing I teach in my school. People teach you how to brush your teeth. The work at hand is to clean up all of those things and to have basic skills, basic skills on how to sit with yourself, to even just understand, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Right? How are you experiencing life? Just sit instead of rush. Because the more rushed you are, people who are chaotic, rushing around, thinking that, listen, racing around through life is not an healthy way of living life. It's actually chaotic. It's lack of knowledge. It's a lot. What are you searching for? Everything you need is inside you. You're supposed to be attracting the best things to yourself, but you are chasing this, and this chase, this survival chase in of itself agitates your energy more, raises confusion in your mind, and your body is more restless, and you repeat the cycle over and over and over and over and over again. Let me stop there, respond to some of the questions. I see comments coming in. I'll open it up to audio question as well, but let me read some of the questions, right? So Vital says, if we see chaos in our lives, is it always our creation, or could it be energy that needs to go live in our lives, e.g. a relationship breakdown when you are asking for true love? Okay, so that's one. Salina Koisa, I apologize if I'm not saying your name properly. I'm so sorry. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate everybody here. You said how to make our surroundings more organized. Okay, good. What else do we have there? Okay, good. Let me respond to this idea of chaos. You see, I'm gonna use analogy